Well, that was a lot. What can I say? There were clearly people that did well, and there were clearly people that did not do well. It's a new day in the workroom, and I too am rooting for Monet X Change to win.
Are you watching UK vs. the World?
I sure am.
And who are we rooting for?
Definitely have to say Monet X Change, bitch. I love.
She's not on the show.
But yeah, last week's episode was good. I'm very excited for this week's episode. Before we get into that, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also go over to my Patreon, exclusive content, you know the drill.
I'm like devastated a little bit, but like she was the worst in the challenge.
I think last week's episode went how it was supposed to go, personally. As much as I feel like Jujubee has ran her course, I don't think she was the worst last week. Cheryl was really bad, and so I'm okay with her leaving. As far as Jimbo's concerned, will she ever win a lip sync? I don't think.
You wanted me to save you, and I found that that was kind of an agreement that we had, right?
Now listen, if my recollection is correct, which I feel like it is, it might not be because I'm very forgetful, but Jimbo asked both girls, if I save you tonight, will you save me? Cheryl Hole explicitly said, no question about it, babes. If you keep me tonight, I will definitely not send you home. Jujubee pulled a Valentina and said, if you want to beat the best, then beat the best. Don't send me home because I'm a threat. Keep me and beat me because I'm the best. And that to me was not like co-signing alliance, you know? So I don't think Juju was a part of an alliance with Jimbo personally. And I don't blame Jimbo for trying to send her ass home. Not because I wanted to sing a song with Ru. Jimbo should be straight up and just be like, girl, I gave you an opportunity to join my alliance and you really wasn't feeling it. And you're kind of a threat. I'm not too sure if you still are. Either way, I want you gone. Yeah, that would have made it very interesting. And also, I feel like it's kind of bad for Jimbo because now everyone knows Jimbo is fully here to form an alliance. And Jimbo is going to have a target on her back. I pray she does not fall in the bottom too, because all of these girls I feel like would send her home.
I feel shiny! Jeannie has done a full 180 in this competition. She went from the bottom to the top.
2 episodes of Drag Race within 1 week, and both of the winners I did not agree with. I can't. I really don't understand what's happening here. I still don't think RuPaul would wear that cat suit. It was not cute. But I'm glad you have your badge.
I would really prefer to be known as just Mo. Oh. So just call me Mo.
Well, all right then. You heard it here first. No, you didn't. You probably heard this weeks ago. Monique Hart now goes by Mo Hart. Love it.
The library is about to be open.
Oh, Suki, the library is open. I know Juju can read, Mo Hart can read, Baga, yes. I don't remember if Jimbo can read, and I don't know about the rest. But I'm excited to see.
You've been passed around more than a donation basket on Sunday and gotten less change.
But I just saw Princess Diarrhea.
I had no idea Jimbo was this savage, but I know Jimbo has a mean streak, so it made perfect sense that her reads were so freaking severe. Jimbo and Jujubee were the best. Everyone else was a bust as far as I'm concerned. Jujubee wins the reading challenge. Mo Hart sank. Oh, it was so bad. It's just so bad.
Without wasting any time, please let us start. And we'll start with Pangina.
Okay.
So the Maxi challenge this week, the queens have to star in a lip sync thing called West End Wendy's. I don't know, but let's hope it turns out great.
Yesterday I was feeling much worse.
Yeah, you didn't want the role at first. How do you feel now?
Well, I was,
Moping.
Baga Chips is a spoiled brat. I feel like Baga is too much of a diva for this competition, kind of. But this is kind of what I want to see on an All-Stars-esque type season, because I feel like you've been away, you've gotten some fame, notoriety, and you're coming back as a star. And so this is how some stars behave. I live for it. I hope she can pull a rabbit out of her butt, because she's really not into this role, and if you're against the role from the jump, then it's going to be really hard for her to put herself into it. But then again, she's a professional.
So it wasn't strategy.
I was contemplating this morning, pretending it was still hurt so you guys would all think I was gonna do bad.
Jimbo is playing a real dangerous game. Jimbo needs to really be careful, because all of these stunts that she's pulling, it's not going to work out in her favor. If she lands in the bottom, I promise you she's the first to go, because these girls are not here for it. They're not here for the fake injuries, for the alliances that you're breaking. They're not here for any of it. So get it together. You're the only Canadian left. You have a lot riding on this, a lot of weight on your shoulders. RuPaul looks pretty great. I don't think this is my favorite dress of hers. It's not my least favorite dress of hers. It's just like, it's a dress. It looks a little cheap, but it's cute and it fits well. Her hair, same. Face, same. Like, she's Mama Ru. She does some wrong. Well, that was a lot. What can I say? There were clearly people that did well, and there were clearly people that did not do well in this challenge. I thought Pangina was good. I thought Blue Hydrangea was good. I even liked Jenny Jacquet this week. I did. Juju was a bit run-of-the-mill, maybe middle of the pack, kind of bottom, and everyone else was just not it for me. Baga's in trouble. Monique Hart, again, the curse of her trying to do a freaking cartwheel. I personally cannot do a cartwheel, and I would never try that on TV. Girl, stick to your strengths. That was very rough. And Jimbo, oh my God, RuPaul was not impressed. I was not impressed.
Category is ...
I don't understand this Runway's category, but let's see what these girls are going to wear. Okay, Jimbo literally did dots, and I love this look. I love the color combination, the headpiece, everything is really well done. Beautiful shape. Yeah, I love this. Now, this has potential to be something. Miss Jujubee. It's not there yet for me though. I don't like this wig. It's very bad in my opinion, but what do I know? I don't like anything about it. Nothing. Literally nothing. I don't like this look. It gives her no shape. The color blocking and the wig and whatever this top is trying to give is almost trying to be like a 60s mod vibe, but futuristic, and it's not there. No. I love this, I feel like Blue Hydrangea has such a really great perspective for fashion sometimes. I love this. I love the blue velvet. I love the orange with the white polka dots everywhere. The only thing I would ever change, even the makeup is beautiful. The only thing I would do is cinch the waist more and have it tapered in at the waist, so it looks even more severe when the hip things go out, and it just makes it that much more interesting. I think this is so creative, so different. I love this. There's so much going on. There's like a lot of different design elements crammed into one look, which seems to be her style if I'm looking back at a few runways she's done so far. But this works for me. All this mess works together. It's like futuristic, high fashion. I don't know, hoedown girl? I don't know, but I like it. And even the faces on the arms, attention to detail. I live. I don't hate this look by Miss Jacquet, but I will say that it is coming up a bit short. It's like, okay, I own 51% of this company. That same old gag that they love to do. The queens do a peplum dress and a fascinator. Ugh, tired of it. It's like, this is not season 4 or 5, but it's clean. Okay, Monsters Inc. I love this on freaking Mohart. The hair is fabulous. I'm not always a big fan of plastic shiny doll hair, but I love this beautiful color on her. I think it's great. The makeup's great. The outfit is designed out of this world. Everything is perfection about this look. The only thing I didn't care for was the heart or whatever she had in her hand at the beginning that she tossed away. I was like, I barely got to see it, and I'm not rewinding just to see whatever the hell that was in your hand. If it was important, you'd have held it long enough for me to see it. I love this look without whatever that thing was. Really great. Listen, Pangina is going to give you something cool every time. I really love this. The Chinese lantern, the dots all over it, the shoes match, head to toe, gorgeous. I only feel like 2 things. I can barely see her face. I don't know what her mouth looks like. I can only see her nose and her eyes. And I feel like the hair color underneath should have been more striking so that it's like, ooh, bam, maybe do a blue. So that, because this red is really just fading into the background behind her. Also, Pangina, you are a beautiful man and you have that beautiful masculine body. It would be so nice for you to give me a lot of hips to balance out those shoulders. That would make all of your drag look like 10 times better. I promise you. Baga is giving very Baga. It's giving one of those horse race moments. You watch the race, you bet on them, you wear these ugly ass hats. Very that. I don't like this at all. Baga is another queen that refuses to pad her hips. I live for that. The colors aren't bad. I don't mind the colors. It's a design that just takes me out of it. It's so old, it's so matronly. It's like she's playing a character. And I get it, this is her aesthetic. This is her shtick. But it would be so nice for the second time around when we see Baga to really look like she's elevated her drag. I feel like I could have seen this on Baga in season 1 of UK Drag Race. And that doesn't make me feel great about, you know, what she's bringing to the runway. I just feel like this is something she had in her closet. She made no effort into creating something nice for this international season, the first of its kind. So I'm disappointed. Well. Pangina is in the top again, as well as Jenny Jacquet. So that's fun. They both are really good friends in the competition, and I believe they have an alliance, so great for them. Now, Jimbo, girl, how did you let yourself end up in the bottom, sweetheart? Like, I don't know. I feel like Canada is dead at this point in this competition. But she's in the bottom against Jujubee, and Juju has been critiqued to an extent. Like, she's not giving the Juju vibe that we're used to. She's just fading. She's coming up a bit short with her runways and her execution of challenges. So maybe the girls will look at her and say, we love you, we respect you, you are a legend in Drag Race, but I feel like you really have nothing more to show, or you're just not into it as much as you should be, and they'll send her home. That's the only way Jimbo is going to survive this, because Jimbo has made a lot of enemies.
I had the last of the pickings when it came to the characters. I really do. I was left with that one, and I'm just happy to be safe.
Baga is here talking about, first of all, Baga being safe. I don't know. The runway wasn't great, and the challenge was subpar. Like, I didn't live. Not one bit. So that in itself is weird. Now she's here, like, going on and on again about wanting Juju's part. Well, Juju is literally in tears because Juju feels probably like, why am I here at this point? Pangina Heels is a freaking lip syncer. She's a performer through and through. I enjoyed her thoroughly in this lip sync. She won. As far as I'm concerned, there's no way Ginger K is going to send anyone home today. So Jimbo might stand a chance.
I choose Jimbo to go home.
Wow. So Pangina did win the lip sync. Yay, another badge for you. But she sent Jimbo's ass packing. Damn! All Canadian girls are out of the competition. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbled. I think Jimbo had a really great run on the show. She was in the top a lot. This is her first time in the bottom. And she played a really strong game. She came on real strong and didn't benefit her because now none of the girls trusted her. I feel like that's why she's going home today instead of Jujubee. Juju, your time is close because I don't see you really stepping up to the plate anytime soon. I feel like you're in a funk and it's really hard for her to get out of it. But yeah, all in all, quite an interesting episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment your little hearts out because I want to know your opinions on what happened this week. I will be replying to you guys. I am not shook. Thank you so much for watching. Over to my Patreon, exclusive content. Bye. Hey beautiful humans, you've made it this far in this video. Why not subscribe to my Patreon? You can sign up for exclusive content I don't post on YouTube or support me making content for this channel. Speaking of, why don't you watch another video?